Now, random coronavirus tests on patients with severe respiratory diseases is showing that more and more people with no travel or contact history are contracting the disease. Data compiled by the Indian Council of Medical Research, the nodal body in the battle against the virus, showed that 38% of such patients who later tested positive for the virus had no travel history. In the weeks before March 14th, no severe acute respiratory illness patients had tested positive for coronavirus. ICMR data shows all of this, but when the policy changed, instead of random tests, all acute respiratory illness patients were tested. More and more have now tested positive. Out of 5,911 of those patients, 104 or 1.8% have tested positive for COVID-19. 40 of these patients did not report any history of international travel or contact. Well, let me go over to my colleague Akshay Dongre on more on this report. Akshay, there are 20 containment zones in Delhi because there was widespread fear of community spread. Does this report now really hint at that? What reports are you getting?
Well, Rika, if you are talking about the numbers, the government has been, at this point in time, till now, government has been saying that there has been no community transmission of the coronavirus in the entire country. There have been several reports that the government had issued proving that there was no community spread till a point of time. But when we are talking about the SARI cases, the severe acute respiratory illness cases, out of the 5,900 cases, we have seen that 104 cases were tested positive for coronavirus, and out of these 104 cases, 38% of the patients had no travel history as far as going abroad is concerned. They had no history of being in contact with someone who has been tested corona positive. So that report clearly hints at one thing, that if these people were not in contact with someone who was corona positive, or they had no travel history, then how did they contract the coronavirus? So this is clearly hinting that there might be chances that community transmission has already begun, but at this point in time the government has not given any kind of clarification. When we are talking about the numbers, there is steady increase in the numbers of coronavirus cases, with 669 new cases emerging and 33 new deaths. So Rika, the numbers clearly are worrying as far as the situation in the country is concerned.